Greetings. My name is Paul Temple. I am with the Diamond Light Network, and this is an instructional video in the basic Diamond Light Heart Circuit practice. This is a practice for this time. It is a practice for 21st century mind, but it is rooted in ancient Himalayan teachings on the Vajra. They're called Vajrayana practices. It is the primary intention of this practice is to help people awaken their heart centers, to realize the reality of our heart light. We're told in our world that, the heart is kind of a myth. It's a romantic love, and I want to follow my heart, and I broke my heart, he hurt my heart. But the heart is a very real center in our energy body. It is one of the most powerful and potent resources for humanity. And as we awaken our heart, our whole perspective of understanding the nature of reality and who we are begins to change. So this is a practice to activate the heart. And when I say the heart, I'm not talking about the physical heart, and I'm not even talking about the heart chakra. I am talking about that pearl of light, that orb of luminosity that is the center of our energy body, that is the center of love, of truth, of courage, and is actually the doorway into the spirit realms. It is our connection with quantum consciousness and all beings. So there are several benefits to doing this practice. The first is that it helps us remember who we are. As we do this practice, as we awaken and activate our hearts, we remember ourselves as beings of light. We remember that we are actually directly connected with quantum consciousness through this circuitry. And the most important aspect and benefit of this practice is that as each of us begins to awaken our heart and remember ourselves as luminous beings, this helps the whole consciousness of humanity raise. As we create a critical mass of people that remember the power and the potency of the heart and connect into this vibrant matrix of light, the whole consciousness of humanity can then come to the place where we will create a more peaceful and collaborative and enlightened civilization, which is very much needed on Earth in this time. We cannot solve the many, many problems that are facing humanity at this time across the globe. Not only pandemics, but species extinctions and water pollution and air pollution. We cannot solve these problems at the same level of consciousness at which they were created. We need to raise our awareness, open our hearts as a species, so that we can come into a more enlightened state of collective awareness. So this is a practice that helps with that. There are many, many people doing other kinds of practices with the same intention. This is one practice, and I hope it may resonate and work for you. Another benefit of this practice is that as we activate and awaken the heart center, we begin to remember ourselves as beings of light, and then we can begin to remember why we are here on Earth. It activates our soul memory, the Akashic memory, and then we begin to remember who we are becoming. This is called our evolutionary potential. As we drop into and begin to identify more with the heart, we remember our mission, our purpose, our soul purpose. And as we come into that identifying more with our heart and with our soul purpose, there's more calm and centeredness. We're not as caught up in the turbulence of what's going on in the outer world, because we are connected with the light to all beings and know that we are walking our purpose here on earth. There is more information about all this on the Diamond Light Network website, but we will move into the practice now. The mantra that we will be doing with this practice, and there's several mantras that can work with the practice. These are all Vajrayana mantras or Vajra mantras that generate Vajra energy. We're going to do the Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum is how we'll pronounce it. Om Mani Padme Hum. This translates as the jewel in the lotus. The jewel is that heart light, that diamond radiance in our heart center. The lotus is, it's the petals of the lotus flower that protect the heart. And as we chant the mantra, those petals begin to open so that our heart can begin to open and glow and radiate its pure and infinite luminosity. You are welcome as we go into the mantra to chant along with it. Or you can just listen and sort of bathe in my chanting of the mantra along with the Tibetan bowls. I will be doing the mantra in the Tibetan throat singing, which is the deep transmission of the imagery in the practice. The magic of the bowls is that the energy field the bowls create is very similar to the Vajra light. It's a very pure, radiant energy field that resonates the heart center, awakens it, helps it remember its own pure luminosity. So, moving into the practice, I invite you to close your eyes. Just take a moment to breathe into your heart. And you can bring your hands to your heart. Visualizing here in your heart center that pearl of light, that orb of omniscient luminescence, glowing as we give it attention, it brightens and strengthens. And this is phase one of the practice, is just connecting, remembering, realizing the reality of our heart light, the pearl of light in our heart center. And then phase two of the practice is connecting the circuit. The first step of this is from the base of that pearl, that orb of light. We visualize a spiral of energy, a spiral of light descending down through your root chakra, down to the heart of the earth. And then we inhale back up from the heart of the earth, back into your own heart center. Your heart and the heart of the earth connected, becoming as one. Inhaling, exhaling, sending and receiving light, connecting with the heart of the earth. And then on your next exhale, you can send another spiral of light from the top of the pearl up through your crown chakra, up into the stars. Connecting up with your star family, your star guides, into the infinite wisdom of the vast Inhaling back through the crown into your heart. Now heaven and earth are meeting in your spine, in your heart. Spirals of light are moving, dancing in your spine. You are connected. And then next we send spirals of light left and right, axes of light connecting. So we send to the north, which is my left, inhaling, sending it through, exhaling to the right, which here is south. Inhaling back in, sending these simultaneously, spirals of light, axes moving horizontally, making a cross. So left, right, earth, sky, meeting, forming a great cross in the center, meeting in that pearl of light in your heart. And then the last step is sending front and back. Here it's east and west, spirals, vortices, threads of light connecting, moving on the horizontal plane across the earth into the interdimensional matrix, connecting us into the matrix of light, the crystal grid, it's sometimes called, so that your jewel, your heart light, is now a jewel in the jeweled fabric of the universe. All of our hearts are connected through this matrix of light, this jeweled fabric. So holding this image of yourself connected and plugged in, we'll now move into the mantra, Om Mani Padme Om. Bringing your attention back to your breath and bringing your hands to your heart. Feeling that pearl of light that is connected into the infiniteness of quantum consciousness through the circuit. Feeling it glowing, awakened, activated. I frequently close my own practice with an affirmation. I am safe. I am clear. I am free from all fear. I am light. I am strong. I am connected to all living beings. I am safe. I am clear. I am free from all fear. I am light. I am strong. I am connected to all living beings. So as a final dedication, we're going to take this good energy that we have generated through this practice, the peace, the beauty, the light, the awakened awareness, and we're going to send that out through these channels to the benefit of all beings. The dedication prayer is, may great waves of benefit, may great waves of bodhicitta energy, this good luminous energy, may it be manifest without obstacle in all realms for the benefit of all beings. And now I invite you to begin to draw these axes, these vortices of light back into your heart. I kind of spiral them back in. The channels are always there and open, but as we prepare to return to life in three-dimensional earthly reality, it's good not to be too open and vulnerable. So we just bring it in, creating protection and luminosity. I find that as I do this practice regularly, it begins to build resilience. I can really feel the electricity and the vitality of the circuit in my heart and in my light and in my presence. If you want to keep connected, you can join the Diamond Light Network, sign up on our email list, join our Facebook group. We do the practice regularly through, right now it's through online. Hopefully we'll be able to have groups again soon. But this is a way that each of us can individually raise our awareness, activate this potent resource of the heart. And as we do it, we can talk about it with others and encourage others and begin to help raise the whole consciousness of humanity. By awakening your own heart, you are helping to awaken the heart of humanity. By beginning to save and raise your own awareness, you are helping raise the awareness of humanity and all beings, so that we may have peace and beauty and enlightened civilization upon the earth. Thank you. Namaste.